What is up, guys? Mike Sancho here, and I heard that I heard this company, guys, heard it's a scam. I don't know if you heard the same thing, but it turns out it's not true whatsoever. It is not a scam. Zero, zero, zero chance of scam. 100% on point. And I'm going to tell you guys why, because this is an honest review right here. I'm going to break it down for you guys and show you what this company is really about, because I'm actually one of the top affiliates in this company, and I know exactly what's going on behind the scenes. I know the corporate leaders of this company really well, as well as the other top leaders involved in this company. And I think after you watch my video, you're going to understand that this is a company that's dedicated to transparency, helping people, being truthful, doing things the right way, crossing the T's and dotting the I's, especially when it comes to legalities, and things regarding, or revolving around the CFTC or the NFA, all these regulators who deal with companies like this involved in these industries of Forex and also network marketing, affiliate marketing, right? So this is the website right here, guys. And, what they offer for their products are expert advisors, right? So trading softwares, and you can see in the name right here, Eaconomy, Life Elevated. So an expert advisor, if you guys aren't familiar, is used in Forex trading, and it's software that gives you a competitive edge in the markets. Because, I'm not sure who's watching this video or who I'm talking to at this moment in time, but if you've ever traded or not manually, you know that that can be a very difficult thing. It's actually one of the hardest skill sets there is to learn. And I know this because it's a skill set that I've been working on mastering the past, 3-4 years. And it's taken me about that amount of time to get good at it, right? And a lot of struggles, a lot of lost money. And also along the way, a lot of people who were on the journey with me in learning how to trade, but they did not make it because 95% of people fail in trading. It's a really, really rough statistic, but it's just because when you enter these financial markets, right, you're in there with professionals, you're in there with hedge funds, with banks, you're playing with the power players, right? And they kind of control the ocean. You're just on your dinghy there out in the middle of the ocean, right? And they're on these giant cruise ships, right? So you got to know what you're doing if you're manually trading. But when you have something like an expert advisor, they can help people get consistent profits out of the market, right? And this is, not me saying that these things aren't foolproof or that you can't lose, because you absolutely can if you don't use them the correct way. You see, these softwares are not unicorns, they're not magic, and you can't set, aggressive settings and expect it not to lose, right? You have to be very careful. And of course, we can only, talk about what's happened in the past. We can only talk about past results, right? We don't know what's going to happen in the future, but based on what's happened in the past, these products are really powerful, and we're actually able to kind of shift that statistic of 95% of people failing in the markets and kind of flip it the other way, where we can, maybe have 95% of people winning in the markets, right? As long as they're sticking to, conservative settings with their software. And that's the great thing about the software, because it comes down to the customer. The customer is in full control of not only their software at all times, but they're in full control of their money at all times, right? And that makes another solid point why you cannot call this company a scam, because they do not take your money, right? They don't hold on to your money. They're not an investment company. They're not soliciting investments, right? Your money is safe in a brokerage account with a Forex broker who facilitates the trades in the market. So you don't have your money with Eaconomy. You have your money with your broker, where you have access to it at all times. It's like a bank account, right? You can withdraw or deposit money anytime you want, right? So it's totally yours. And then you are able to attach the software to your charts. You input settings based on your risk tolerance and how aggressive or conservative you want to run your software. You also control the times when your software is on, when your software is off. For example, if you want to run it during news events, or you want to be very careful and you want to make sure your software is off during news events. So there's a lot of factors and variables that go into using a technology like this. But what these technologies are designed for is to systematically pluck profits out of the markets with no emotion. And you see, emotion is what trips up a lot of traders, right? Emotion is usually what kills people in the trading game, right? Because trading is actually very easy when you break it down on a very molecular type level in the activities that you're doing, because you're looking for patterns, and your patterns repeat over and over and over and over again. And then you just systematically take the same trades when you see the setup, and you let statistics and probability weigh out in your favor over the long term. But when you don't do that, when you trade with emotion, you trade with the emotion of greed or the emotion of fear, it counteracts the way you're supposed to be. You have to trade with no emotion. You have to be like a robot. So that's why these expert advisors are so crucial. And not only do they have an amazing product with expert advisors, and a second one on the way with the Trade Runner, which is going to be releasing shortly, they also have a alert software which alerts you to potential trade ideas called the Trade Compass. And it's actually another software that is scanning the markets, and it's looking for what are called wedge patterns. They're very high accuracy patterns. So these are actually for people who want to take manual trades in the market as well. So excuse me, they get a ton of these alerts throughout the day, and then they're able to take the trade if they deem that a good setup or not. So this is great because we do have people that want to be manual traders. They want to learn how to manually trade, and we're going to be teaching and educating people on how they can slowly get their way into the market, because that's really how you have to get in. You have to have a crawl, walk, run, fly mentality. You can't just jump in full force because you're going to get hurt, right? You have to ease your way in. These are rough waters. We have to be very careful. So another amazing thing about these alerts is that people with smaller account size, right? Maybe people who don't have $500 or $1,000 to fund an account to start running the software, they can actually start with as little as $100 and start to grow their accounts with these signals until they get to 500 or 1,000, and then they can run the software. So this is amazing for excuse me, other countries where the standard of living or the average wages are really, really, really low as compared to countries like the United States or something, like where there's an abundance of opportunity. There's a lot of places around the world where opportunity is more scarce and it's not as easy to come by money. It's a lot more difficult. So this is a much lower barrier to entry for these, excuse me, for these countries. Man, of course, I'm trying to record a video. My third is not cooperating, but sorry about that, guys. But yeah, these signals are amazing. I've been taking the signals. I'm loving the signals. They're very high accuracy. And, that kind of rolls back to our vision and what we're about, and, helping these countries, helping people who don't have a lot where they come from, helping them get on the map and start, adding abundance to their life, adding financial freedom. Because when you don't have to worry about money in life, you're able to worry about the important things and really, take on, what this life is meant to be. And that's really about finding, what you're passionate about, what drives you, helping other people, giving back. But what I want you guys to do, if you're watching this video, go visit www.eaconomy.com and watch this video. And this will kind of give you, an understanding of what we're all about and kind of the mission we're on. And, in terms of, what we have on top of the products, the corporate staff behind this company is phenomenal. We have an amazing president in Hassan Mahmoud. This guy has a really, really caring heart. He really truthfully wants people to win, and he really wants to help. And he's willing to make sacrifices in his life in order to help other people reach their goals. So he is an amazing leader of this company and a great friend. Mr. Sal Leto, our VP of Operations, is a phenomenal corporate leader. This guy is a total business magnate, polished businessman, 16 plus years in network marketing, has experience consulting for massive companies, just all around expert level business acumen. I'm totally impressed. Like the most professional guy that I've ever worked with, and he knows how to get things done. So for him to be the VP of operations, I'm ecstatic about, and being a part of this company and one of the top affiliates of this company. I mean, the way they release things, systematically and professionally, and everything is done perfectly, and handling the legalities and our lawyers. And we actually have 8 legal teams working with regulators, with the NFA and the CFTC, and I mean, these guys do a phenomenal job. And then we have the one and only Adam Wenig, the director of sales. I mean, this guy is a monster at what he does. He is absolutely incredible. I've learned so much from Adam. He's a great friend of mine, and I mean, he's going to be leading the way for this company. And I know for a fact that with Adam involved, we're absolutely going to make a global impact in people's lives, and we are going to help lift people up out of poverty and help them create their own economy and put them on the right track financially. And then we have Mr. Bill Wynn, our Chief Technical Officer. This guy, again, is absolutely phenomenal. My hat goes off to this guy. The things that he's been able to put together in a matter of weeks, other companies I've been with couldn't get done in a year. He is on top of everything and handling the programmers and the websites, and our FAQ database we have called the Zendesk, where we have a massive video database where any question that someone could possibly have, right, they can go there and get answered and watch a video or have it written right there. Anything that they search, they can find. There's a video on. This is like the database that they've compiled in such a short amount of time is absolutely blowing my mind. So this is an amazing corporate staff. The products are amazing. The services are amazing. The community is amazing. I mean, more than anything, the community. I mean, I really feel like with this company, we are the good guys. And I know that because the people that I'm working with and the leaders that are in this company just have the biggest hearts, and they really want to help everybody win. So if you guys watching this, if you're not involved in Eaconomy already, reach out to me. I'll put underneath this video, I'll put my email, put my Instagram, my Facebook. So however you want to reach out to me, feel free to reach out to me, but definitely reach out to me. Ask me to show, you guys, what are my results that I'm having with the software. We can't show the results publicly, like, this is YouTube, this is a public forum, so I can't post my results on here. I can't show you guys my results because that's not compliant, which is something we're very strict on, because we want this company to be here for the long term. We want a solid foundation that we can stand upon for decades to come. So we're very strict in terms of compliance, and we're not afraid to cut affiliates or suspend affiliates or terminate affiliates who violate our policies and who do not take this stuff seriously, because we are a legit company. We are here to stay, and we are here to help people succeed and help them win. So reach out to me below, or get back to whoever showed you this video, and ask them to get started, or ask them for results. Ask them to get into our Facebook groups where you can see the results and the success that we're having using these amazing products and services. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys on the other side. So take it easy, guys.